never, all along the way, we've been very careful about what we do. We don't go all in on whatever the fad of the moment is. Like when Facebook got big, no offense to Facebook, when Facebook got big, people were like, oh, you gotta move all your website to Facebook and get as many friends on Facebook as you can. It's like, well, if I followed that logic when I started this company, I would have spent all my time trying to get as many friends on MySpace as I possibly could. And we all know how that would have worked.
Right.
MySpace would have been gone, and I'd had to redouble those efforts a few years later when I was less popular, right? I mean, it's like you have ebb and flow, and it's like you got to build on things. So we've always had a commitment to have our own .com website, which is, I know is a little bit antiquated, but people know that no matter what the landscape looks like, no matter how much things change, they know exactly where they can find us. They always know we'll be there. In addition to other places, but we'll always be there. Yeah.
That's the big thing. Like, my mind is always racing on, okay, I want to start a new company. I want to try to branch out and do something different, like entrepreneurial mindset. But then I'm like, all right, well, I got an idea. Let me get the website. Well, I need social media to link to the website, and my social media hasn't started yet, so I really need to get the social media going and then get the website. You know what I mean? And I have that. I just halt because I'm like, there's so many things I got to do, and then I freeze. But what you're saying is calm down, focus on one thing, and then eventually evolve to the next. Yeah,
so for like our social media, it's kind of a spoke system. So in the center of it is roosterteeth.com. You have Twitter, Facebook, YouTube is a social media network. So one of the things that we always do, we try to do, is when we make call-outs from these other platforms, we send them all to Rooster Teeth, okay? We don't try to get people to go from Facebook to Twitter. If you can get someone to leave Twitter or leave Facebook or leave YouTube, get them to your site. Don't get them to one of those other places. That's just another place where you have to figure out a way to get them back. So all of our efforts kind of spoke into that center of the wheel.
Gotcha. Okay.